Good morning, everybody. This is Tess Crawley, clinical and forensic psychologist and director of Dr. Tess Crawley and Associate Psychology Practice in Hobart and Launceston. And of course, we also have rural outreach to our rural communities around Tasmania. Today I am talking to you about marriage equality, and I have, to be really frank, struggled with how to talk about this best. It's an issue that I hold very dear, not just because of my active support for members of all members of our community, regardless of their situation in life, but because it's something that's really seriously important. And I have weighed up many different ways of talking about marriage equality. For those of you who might be viewing from outside Australia, the Australian community has been asked to participate in a postal vote indicating whether or not we support a change of law to make marriage equal for all people. And there's a lot of politics and there's a lot of misinformation in the community. And the sad thing, of course, is that we're talking about the love that people have for one another, and we're asking strangers to comment on whether everybody should be able to commit equally to a marriage if that's what they wish to do, if they're in love with each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together. There's been a lot spoken about the psychological impact of marriage inequality, the psychological impact of the information that has been put about because of this postal survey, and the psychology profession has been quite loud and proud about our support for marriage equality. Of course, there's been a lot of discussion around our concerns for young people in our community who Miles wants to express his love for a dog that he's just seen on the other side of the park. Miles, it's okay. It's okay. So there's been a lot spoken about concerns about young people in our community and the heightened sense of disenfranchisement that young people in our community are at risk of feeling if we have misinformation and hate information circulating around the community about love between two people of the same sex. To be honest, I don't understand it. I don't understand why we should care if two people love each other. To be honest, I mean, why is that our business? Really, I don't get it. My concern is for those young people who are struggling with their own identity. Forget sexual orientation for a minute and just think about young people and how hard it is to be a teenager, struggling to find your own place in the world, struggling to identify what you want to do with the rest of your life, struggling with thoughts of, whether or not you are going to be successful in your life, whether you're going to have a partner in the world in the future, if you're going to have children, if you're going to have who knows what. It's hard enough travelling that road as a teenager without institutions telling you that you're not equal. We have inequality institutionalised in this country. And that's what the postal vote is about. Marriage equality is about more than whether or not two people are allowed to be married. It's about standing up as a society and saying, hang on, it's not right that we institutionalise inequality or that we turn a blind eye when we find inequality in our institutions. So, as a psychologist, but also just as a human being, it's an emotional issue that I struggle to put into words. So if today's post is a little bit inarticulate, I apologise for that. It shouldn't be political. I shouldn't be feeling that I need to choose my words carefully. For me, growing up, I was very blessed to not be taught to have those prejudices. It just was something that never mattered. It was something that never came up. I'm very blessed to be well and truly entrenched in friendships and relationships with people of all walks of life, as it should be. We're a diverse community. And I would like to think that my friends and my family and my clients and that person over there and those people in that big building over there, that's our parliament, by the way, have the same rights as each other. We shouldn't, as a society, pick and choose who's equal. It's just, it's not that hard, is it? When you think about it, it's just not that hard. So I don't normally, make political statements, but I'm going to tell you that I'll be voting yes for marriage equality. I'll be loudly voting yes for marriage equality. It is more than a profile picture on our Facebook page. We do stand proudly alongside all members of our community. And I think that our gay and lesbian and trans and bi and intersex and queer and whoever you are in this world, you have the same rights as me, and if you don't, then we all need to stand up and make sure that you get them. So, coming from a point of compassion and a point of genuine humanity, that is my disjointed but heartfelt vlog on the topic of marriage equality today, because we are in the midst of this postal survey nonsense. It's hateful that we have to do it, but we do have to do it. It's happening now, so we need to do our best to make sure that we get the result that our community deserves to be known for. We deserve to be known for voting yes. That's it for today. Now, if this issue is something that is causing difficulties and pain in your life, and if you need support navigating those feelings at this particular time or at any time, you can contact my practice, and there are a number of us in the practice who are experienced at helping people navigate sexual identity, gender identity, relationships, feelings of inequality, emotional pain, depression, all of those things that are wrapped up in this debate. But I would also say to you, no matter where you are, there are amazing people all around the country, all around the world, who are skilled and willing and able to assist. So wherever you are, look for a psychologist, look for a social worker, look for somebody that you can talk to. Don't hide it all inside. You don't have to carry that burden by yourself. We're all here to support you and back you up. If you want to contact my practice, of course, there's a contact form on my webpage, tesscrawley.com.au. You can call our Hobart office on 03 6223 2122. I'd be really proud if you would all make a comment on this particular vlog expressing your support for marriage equality. Let's all shoot down the stigma around this issue. Let's all be talking about it. Let's all show our support, because it's too important to hide behind silence. I think it's time I better have a coffee and just go and sit for a minute. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Take care for now. And it's starting to rain. Bye-bye.